How are you?
Good.
I had something I'll tell you later.
Okay, sure.
People, you know, maybe say that you have a disorder, but maybe you don't. You know, maybe you're just allowing these things to really come out. Sorry. You know what I mean. Like, I'm just, like, it comes out right now because it's a very emotional thing. So, you know, I think that we all have the ability to allow these children, or whatever you want to refer to them as, to come out, whether it's in your dreams or if it's in real life. And sometimes we shouldn't judge people because they're allowing them to come out. And that to me is what I guess the philosophy of the masks is about. It's about being true to yourself and about allowing these things to come out and to not use a mask to cover or to be invisible or let other people think that you're invisible, but you stand up and you tell them that you are here and you're part of this world. Now it just sounds so silly, but I guess that's what it's about, you know, the masks. And this is invisibility, and kind of what I just talked about is what happens is that, you know, sometimes I just get so used to people, you know, they see me, but they don't really see me, so I just get accustomed to it. And sometimes when you get accustomed to something, you just go along with it because it's just your normal thing. It's just how you, you almost start to feel that way that other people are seeing you. So, invisible, I'm not invisible here, and that's why thank you for being part, you know, allowing me to be part of the group.
Okay, so how have you been?
Everything's good. I went to, you know, my writer's circle, like I told you, that's great for me, and I need to just keep going to that and doing that.
Do you sometimes feel there's an external force that's influencing your thoughts?
No, my sister, I mean, she doesn't really understand, you know, people, and she's very much, she doesn't understand what it is to be an artist and what it's like being a writer, and, you know, so things that seem, you know, weird to her or whatever, it's like normal, you know, to me. So I don't understand why, you know, I don't really know why she wanted me to come here. That's fine, but like if that's what then I have to do, it's fine. It's like not a big deal to come here and talk to you, you know, so. So
last week we talked about medication to be less upset when, you know, people don't believe what you're saying or you're feeling less suspicious towards people.
Oh, that's why I gave you guys the homework assignment that I made up about
yeah, but actually I told you that. This is what he does. He steals ideas about stuff.
Well, you do.
Don't we all? Be honest.
Yes, but this is like, you should at least give people credit. I just think we should be clear about where we're getting some of our ideas from.
It's who you are.
It could be, yeah, it is. Well, it's sometimes I feel like somebody else is taking my identity. I say things and it's like then other people say it, you know. The thing is, it's like, you know what, Jordan and I, we're kind of the real team here. And we know that.
What are you talking about over there, spaceship boy?
It's not, okay, I really don't appreciate that. I'm serious. That is like the second comment that you have said about that, and I don't appreciate it.
Jordan and I are the group.
No, like it's constantly dismissive, you know, about everybody else. No, I'm serious. I wanted to say it the whole time.
You know, I gotta say, I don't even care about your ideas anymore.
Well, certainly nobody cares about yours.
Were there any other episodes like that last week where you felt that was a problem?
What do you mean by episode?
Well, that you got into arguments with other people, or they felt what you were saying was strange. It seemed that what you told me last week, but
yeah, but it seems like you're trying to get me to say that.
Okay, I'm trying to get you to tell me what's bothering you at the moment. You feel the medication is interfering with, you know, the flourish of your storytelling. Writing's very important to you. Can you tell me in what way it prevents you?
That sounds so dismissive.
You feel it interferes with your creativity?
I know it does. Yes, I know it does. It actually could have been, maybe we stole it from like a spaceship, or actually I was thinking that like you know, maybe a blue jay.
But I am concerned about the fact that you seem to have trouble interacting with people and carrying on the life.
Yeah, but
you
that's
had
really their
before.
problem, not mine.
Okay.
Was stole it from the heavens and then brought it down to a caveman.
That had fallen from the sky.
People just assume that these things, you know, aren't real, and we don't, you know, that's, why would you assume that? You know, that's like, is the world flat? Well, obviously not, but they used to think so, you know, so that's why people are so quick to just maybe judge things like that.
Okay, but you don't actually believe that there is a God who stole the fire or anything like that?
Are you really asking me that, or
Yes.
what? Well, I guess my answer would be, and what if I did?
Maybe like the caveman was sitting there one day in front of his cave, and then the blue jay actually, like, aliens got hungry and they shot down the blue jay and he caught on fire. No, it's not funny. I'm serious. So it's like the blue jay caught on fire and he fell in front of the caveman, and maybe that's how he got fire. Or the cave, you know, he was man's best friend, like the dog, like all the dogs you guys are saying. Like maybe they sent the dog in a spaceship, like, you know, millions of. It's not funny. Why are you laughing? I'm serious, because
No.
You know, just because I am maybe not exactly like them, and everybody wants people to be exactly like the next person.
as soon as people laugh, they're not really listening to you.
You're right.
So that's what I mean by, you know, it's like, this is, you know, you guys, you can't just judge other people because they don't, you know, maybe think in the same way that you think, or maybe they don't write the same things that you write. And, seriously.
It's okay, man.
It's fine. I'm just, you know, it's like this group is supposed to be, you know, I've talked to Jordan about this, about having some anxiety about being in this group. And it's like, you know, because I don't like to feel judged. Everything in our society is about product and product and product, and it's all society. And this is about a process. And everything, you move through a process like waves, and it's not just a straight line. And people don't understand that. I know, Chip, you understand it. I know. But most people don't. But we try to enlighten, and that's what Jordan talks about in the good, because you try to enlighten ourselves through the process of the writing.